Hello, Dr. Barker here. I'm going to do a little bit of an introduction to the course in this video. This will be the first one. You can find these lecture notes down below the video and also on the PBWiki page where we keep a lot of our work. Welcome to the course. I'm looking forward to exploring a number of interesting cases and some of the basic concepts and theories and practices of risk communication with you in this course. If you have any questions, just email me, and my address is on the Moodle page, or the e-class page for our class. The approach again is case studies, so we'll be going into case studies that reflect key major topics in risk communication. 4 of those: language and risk communication, the social construction of risk visualization, and message development. We use 2 technologies for the course, the first being PBWiki, which is a Web 2.0 application, and I'll send you your username and password for that. The link for that is on the e-class page. That's where you will write and keep most of your work. The journal is through the Moodle, and also the class conversation is also through the Moodle. So those 2 technologies you'll use in the Moodle. PBWiki will be for your research project primarily, and other kinds of things if you want to post resources up there and so forth. The schedule, if you'll take a look at it, we look at the fundamentals of risk communication for the first 4 weeks, and then in the remaining 2/3 of the class, 8 more weeks, we study these topics: industrial hazards, on a case having to do with language and risk communication. Climate change is the focus of the second case. We explore the social construction of risk and how various voices build what we consider to be the risk itself. We look at a case of risk visualization, which is the Alberta Oil Sands project, and various views of that, how risks are imaged and portrayed in that way. And then finally, we look at message development having to do with the development of fish advisories, toxic fish advisories in Alberta. Your learning, so that's be our schedule for the semester. Your learning is fundamentally based on 4 elements. First, readings, then interacting with each other, following up topics in your journal entries, and your research project. The readings are where I expect you to get the main ideas, and when you for the course, and I've assembled them from my own background, which is in technical communication, but also from communication studies and other areas. Risk communication really ranges over a lot of different research disciplines. I provide guidance notes for you, and the links to those are with the readings in the Moodle page. I don't have them all written up yet, but I've got some of them there for the first week. They're there. Each guidance note will have my observations of the approach that the piece takes, the organization that it follows, the findings, what kinds of research of findings that the piece has, an outline of claims, what kinds of claims to knowledge it has, and certainly vocabulary is very important. I have a section on vocabulary, and then following up. So following up is where I put information that you about the piece, where I found it, how you can relate it to other further research if you want to follow up on it, and where you would go looking for that. Your interaction with other students is very important. This is an online class, and so I try to simulate the classroom situation using a forum called the Classroom Conversation, and that is linked on the Moodle, and it's handled through the Moodle. So please take a look at that and post a topic, just even if it's a hello topic. And here's where we interact with interesting ideas, progress on things, sharing other resources, and just a kind of conversational involvement with one another in the class. A more formal kind of thing between you and me, this is private between you and me, is graded, are the journal entries. That's also found in the Moodle. The journal's called COMM 597 Student Journals. Please visit the link and figure out how the journals work. You can read the prompts for the journals, and those are the ones that I want you to write about every week. I think 500, 300, 500, 700 words, something like that. The idea here is to develop ideas that you can follow up on in your research project, which is the fourth kind of learning mechanism in the class. I believe you learn by researching and writing, by exploring an idea, basing it on your readings, and localizing it to your own interests, your career goals, and occupational work. So take a look at the assignment for the research project and just kind of keep it on the back burner for a while you're getting involved with the other students in the class and doing the readings, working on your journal entries, and going in those directions. We'll also, on the research project, follow the proposal, progress, and draft sequence. So I'll be keeping an eye on your research project as it proceeds and helping you along with it. That ought to do it really for an orientation to the class. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I will now go and I'll let you go, and I'll see you soon in the next video.